So, hello, dear listener. This is just kind of an intro video to the reason that I'm starting to make videos, which I really haven't done before, but I feel it's kind of important and really kind of urgent. And what's the reason that this random dude is showing up on YouTube? Why should you even bother listening to me? Um, what do I have to say that's different than anybody else who's talking about the truth? Well, um, one important thing, I guess, only one probably. Um, I'll save that most important thing and tell you a little bit about some of the other things that are a little bit different. So, um, my take is a little unique on why the truth matters and how it should be applied and how to arrive at that truth, because we all know the world is screwed up and there's a lot of things that are going on today that aren't right, and a lot of abuses and a lot of issues, um, different issues. Everything's falling apart, right? We're circling the drain and picking up speed. Um, so I guess the other thing that's a little different is I have a solution. That's right. Yours truly has come up with the solution to the problem. And I can't say that I created the problems, and was looking for a particular reaction to them in order to implement this solution. But it just so happens this solution fits perfectly. And it also so happens, I like that, also so happens that it actually is kind of foreshadowed and foretold in a number of different cultures, including the Native American culture or various subcultures of Native Americans, um, as well as being mentioned in the Bible, I think. So my take is going to go heavily back to the Bible and be an attempt to um, tie in the valuable truths that one can find there, pointing out also the misinterpretations that go along the way, in a way, I think, that is not unlike what Jesus did. When, for example, um, he said, when it was mentioned, you've heard it said that you should forgive your brother when he sins against you. Well, I tell you, blah, blah, blah. Or you've heard it said that, and unfortunately my mind is blank right now and this is not scripted. So, um, but he was rather famous for doing that. For example, the woman, one pops into my mind right now, the woman who is caught in adultery, right? Okay, well, the law says she should be stoned, but he said, well, so whoever among you is without sin, let him be the first one to pick up a stone. And, and then everybody left. And so similarly, I hope to try and bring some kind of more complete understanding that will help to unify people for once and for all about the things that really matter. And as Jesus put it, there's only one law, only one. And that doesn't jive well at all with the world we're living in, does it? Where we have more and more and more laws upon laws upon laws upon restrictions upon laws and so on. And yet Jesus said, uh, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that's it. That's the law and the prophets, everything taken together. So, in a nutshell, yeah, instead of um, being busy with things like, the latest scandal, um, the latest escapades of whatever celebrity it is that you want to talk about, who's high up there and in and out of rehab now, or doing things, breaking laws, getting themselves in trouble, and so on and so forth. My goodness. Really, please give me a break. If you're not tired of that and you're still attracted to that, just click me, turn me off, because you won't find this interesting at all. If you're ready to leave your ego behind, if you're ready for some real answers to life, if you're ready to look at the lies, admit that they're there, and ready to be done with them, if you are ready to leave this generation who is dancing to the piper's tune, whether it's a funeral dirge or it's a wedding song, just as Jesus said, the rest of this generation is so occupied playing that game. If you're comfortable with saying, you know what, I don't give a flying flip what anybody thinks, I'm not playing anymore, and they can all look at me like I'm crazy, then maybe what I have to say will be interesting to you. I hope in these messages to tie um, the events of today, many relevant scriptures about the future and what we know about ourselves, and faith, and how this wonderful creative power works, to our future and to a reconnection with the living world where the living God resides, and living people, real people, feel compelled to return to. It's quite a simple thing, really, when you think about it. But anyway, I'll leave that for the videos. So this is just a little intro. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you'll get in touch if you feel necessary and you feel encouraged and built up and be given some food for thought from the things that I say. And if you don't like some aspect of it, then you can simply turn me off, right? If you want to leave comments that are of a genuinely curious nature or respectful, I will be more than happy to answer anybody. If, however, you're just a venomous, rotten-hearted individual, your comment will probably just get ignored. I may leave it there just because maybe it's good for some people to see. Really, it's funny. As you grow, you start to see people and you realize they're not hiding anything. Everything is on display. So that's it. See you on the inside. Bye.